What's going on, everyone? Sunny here, obviously by my hands and my face. I know y'all seen a lot of my face recently, but it's because I'm in my truck a lot. Anyways, we got it's an older figure, but I just recently opened it, got him in my crown bag right here, and it is none other than the Marvel Select Apocalypse figure. They're probably thinking, Sunny, why do you keep your action figures in a crown bag? Because I'm Hispanic and that's what we do. That's the way we were raised, that's what we do. So, since I'm an adult, it's a Crown Royal black bag, not a purple. But we do have this Apocalypse. He has been sitting in this truck. It's 103 degrees right now in Texas. So it's gonna make it easier for me to pose him around for the video, which is why I left him in this truck. But we do have the Apocalypse figure. He comes out with the fists immediately right there. He does have these little wires coming from his, where his booty dimples would be, his back dimples would be. Not his booty dimples. Booty dimples would be here, his back dimples right there. So they're coming from his back dimples. Put a picture of back dimples right there. Pop. Okay, all right, sweet. And this is the figure. This also comes out. It can move around. Out of the package, this is really stiff. Left in a 103 degree weathered truck, they're pretty flexible. So I do suggest living in Texas if you want to own this figure. But there he is right there, the figure. Take a look at his accessories. He has two grabby hands. I'm not sure what you want to put in those hands, but he does come with two of them, left and right. He also comes with this drill piece right here. And notice it has a hole, so you can put the cables into that hole right there. He has this claw with this little pointy thing here, also with the hole, so you can put that wire into there. And then he comes with this mace style hand. So you're probably thinking, Sunny, how does that all work? So I'll show you. Works on either hand. You pull out that little wire there. And if you're gonna put this mace fist or mace hand on, just pop off the hand, pop that mace into there, goes onto either side, and he can go for some real destruction when he's punching things. If you don't want to use the mace hand, you're like, Sunny, I would like to use that drill hand. You're gonna take off the hand. You don't have to, but you can take off this forearm piece right here. Pops right off. See that? Boom, boom, right? It goes right there. And you can put that drill hand right onto there. Pops right on, has that drill hand, and as I stated earlier, this plugs right into there. There you go. Looks real cool. Left or right hand, you can do either or, however you want to say it. You want to put the claw hand on this one, disconnect the cable, and pull that whole arm off with the forearm. There we go. And you put that claw hand on, simply like that, and plug it in to make it look like it's really working. And there you go. You have your Apocalypse figure, both hands, special hands right there. As far as his movement, his head doesn't move very much. It's kind of tight inside that little metal collar. He can turn his head that much, turn his head that much, look up that much, look down that much. So not a whole lot of head movement there. I'm gonna pop these hands off because we want to show how much his arms can move. And we're gonna put back on his fists and his regular forms. All right, and make sure we put another. I'll put a grabby hand on because y'all probably like, I wonder what it looks like with a grabby hand. That's what it looks like with a grabby hand. All right, so if you keep these cables in, it does limit his movement, but for the purposes of the video, we'll unplug them so you can see that his arms go up yay high. Put a picture of yay right there. Bam, yay. Arms go up yay high. And like I said, this is in a hot it's not 105 degrees, 105 degree weather. He can move his arms up that high. Not gonna lie, right out the box, I thought I was gonna break them arms, but you can do a T-pose right there. Can't go any higher than that. The one thing I don't really like about this figure is the movement of the arms, because when you move them up, across, up, they start to bow out. So let's put his arm straight out so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, let's keep his forearm on. Okay. So So you see it's down right there. As you start to move it up, it has no other choice but to stay sticking straight out. It can't move straight up. You can bend his arm, that little 84-degree band, we'll call it. So it's not quite 90 degrees, but it's okay. He's a larger figure. I don't know that you really need him to be moving around that much, but he does have that band. As far as his legs go, and again, his legs were really tight out of the package, so I left him in the heat, and can't quite break I guess he does break the 90, but his boot and calf kind of make it to where it looks like it is not breaking 90. Both sides, same thing. And his boots cover up his knee. I don't really like the way that looks, but it really can't tell when you have him posed with his boot covering that. Makes his knee look a little weak. And his toe can go all over the place. His foot, see there. I can see that. Okay, cool. As far as a calf, I don't think this. Yeah, the calf doesn't swivel, or the boot. I'm sorry, the boot doesn't swivel. But it's not a bad figure if you can make it to where it's actually posable. One thing I do like about it is if you want him to sit, that is a pretty good sitting position right there. So I do like that a lot about this figure. As far as his forward bends, that much right there. Backwards bends, that much right there. Not a whole lot. I know y'all probably like, I didn't see anything. That's cool. Instant replay. Okay, all right. His legs can go out all the way because he's Apocalypse. He can do a split for some reason. But other than that, it's a pretty nice figure. The torso can go all the way around at that bend right there. I have not figured out if it swivels at this waist, because his torso moves so much that I don't think it swivels at the waist. We'll just go with this torso right here. Rock this way, that way, this way. All right, cool. But yeah, there's that Apocalypse. A lot of people were asking me on Instagram to like pop his head off, put on the other Marvel Legends head. I can't get a good grip on this, but now with this 100-degree weather, you might be able to. Although I didn't bring the other Apocalypse with me, so they'd be doing it for no reason. All right, it's still not coming off. I'm actually scraping up the back of his head now at this point. So probably gonna have to apply more heat to it to see if it'll work. But there's the Apocalypse figure. Stick around for the pictures at the end. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all next time.